Previously with Dashi.
Who the hell is Dashi?
Who said that?
We are going to race in a 4.6 million pound tournament.
It's a car, bike, mobility scooter, want to race it.
From this guy as a diving. Where you going, mate? Have it. He said no way, which is yes way. You don't know who you're racing with, obviously. Carry the speed, switch back, easy. Come on, lads. We're going through to round two. Right, here we are. First time Buckmore Park. Insane. Put it that way. To be put in the deep end. Let's be real. That's what's happened here. There's no beat around the bush with that one. So yeah, 5-minute practice, 20-minute qualifying. So you just use this time to just figure out the track. We obviously know the layout of the track. There's a big picture on the wall when we're there, but in a reception. Now up against these two, and we're just going to watch these two as number 17 thought he was the man. Look at him, head down, pushes up off track. Doesn't matter, we're just having a watch. So we're just watching, see what he does. He looked like he was quick, looked like he knew what he was doing. So we'll just follow him, see what he does, because when it comes to the race, we can find his weak points earlier on. So he goes down the inside. We'll just follow him through, hanging on the outside. I'm not even bothered about position right here. I just want to see what he's doing. So we go down the inside of this guy, head down. Do you want to calm down? I think we're still in practice. So yeah, he's absolutely full sending. So we're just going to follow him, see what he does. And yeah, I felt like he carried well too much speed. This is what I mean by suffer to gain. So you see that we suffered, he went flying, but we now gained. Does that make sense? So now we're in front of him. So if it's all right with you, we're going to go start a quali lap. You've got this uphill section. Doesn't really look uphill, but you've got this uphill section which yeah, you need to carry the speed. Same thing we said in round one. You need to carry the speed before the uphill bit. So this is our actual lap, which I think was our fastest lap. So we're just looking for that turning in, carry the speed again, front end wobbling a bit. We go out wide, bring it back over, get that rotation in, and just flat out from here most of the way downhill. So it's just about being smooth with the steering wheel. You'll see, like, don't want to be too aggressive on this track, I feel, personally anyway. So on this left again, yeah, right next to the white line there for the right hander, so carrying as much speed as possible. As we see this guy up in front, we thought he looks quick. I felt confident in his lap. Remember I said qualifying was 20 minutes long, and yes, I thought let's go and see if we could just have a little battle with him, because this is another guy who looks quick and we want to learn what they're doing, where their strong points are, where their weak points are. So cut number 4, let's see what you're made of. But you see traffic, we follow number 4, and he go, whoa, Jesus, he just aggressively goes to the inside there, just smashes into him. Yeah, so we now let him know he's there. Just a little look on the inside. He looked, you see that? He's just like, oh shit, it's Dashi. What do I do here? Car number 17's back now. He's sending. So we'll let them have a little send. Let's watch how this pans out. So we're going to stay by number 4. See if he goes for a move on number 7. Yes, he does. Oh, big dive, and spins. We was disappointed with that. I kind of wanted to watch him go through, but hey ho, it happens. Not everyone can be this great, I suppose. So moving on now, we're just going to carry on with what we said. He's gone, so we'll just now see how we can navigate through back markers, well, not so much back markers, but other traffic, where it is, where we can gain speed, where moves can be positioned, and yeah, just learning, ready for the race. So following cart number 11, see what he does. Just stick our nose in the inside. He didn't look at us when we stuck our nose in. He didn't look, and like, I'm not there to find no one. So I just backed out of that, let him go. As now he goes a bit too wide, so we just go tight. Just go tight on the inside. Now we've got the inside for this hairpin. So easy done. But you see now we're learning our strong points. We're learning that we're strong through turn 1 and then a hairpin off turn 2. So what's this camera doing? Wrong with this thing? I need to sort that out. But Yeah, and that's the end of qualifying. So our lap, was it good enough? There's this big board there, and I forgot it was even there. So when we was pulling up on this grid now, I was like, oh yeah, there's a board. So if we just zoom it in quickly and just have a look, this grainy ass footage. P1. How are we just how? Anyway, straight into the race. So 2 red lights. I expected another 2 red lights. It just went straight green. So I was like, oh, that's all good. So number 2 gets to jump on us. And yeah, have it. You can have it. I'm not interested in fighting. No race is won from the first corner. It just doesn't happen. So let him go. Let him think he's got it. We're going to sit behind him and see what he does. So now we're going to learn his weak points and our strong points. And so yeah, it's opening lap. We kind of messed that up, not going to lie, but we know we're strong through here and turn 1 and turn 2 of that hairpin. So let's see what we can do there. And again, I'm not trying to fight him early on. I'm not interested. I want to break away from the pack. Don't want to waste no time fighting. Fight him later on. Like you just got to cross the finish line first at the end. You ain't got to do it straight away. So now coming through to turn 2. Let's see. And look how confident we are in the braking. So much more faster than him in that. Maybe had a bit of a moment. We'll have a look. So for now, all we're going to do is just relax, sit behind him, I suppose. Just get a cup of tea on the go. So let's just get a tea while we chill behind him as we're learning. What else can we do here? See if we're quicker than him through here. Feel like we've just held up a little bit. Let's see in our strong corner. Yeah, we're quicker than him. So we know now. We know that corner and turn 1 and turn 2. We're quicker than him. So when we go for a move, when we decide to go for a move, at our choice, yeah, not anyone else's, when we decide, that's where we'll be doing it. So turn 1, look, nice. Could we get him there? Probably not. Could we get him here? Definitely. Remembered where he braked, so when he got to his braking point, we broke at the same time. Felt like it was too early, but again, we're in no rush. Let's just sit back and chill and watch it. So a couple laps later now. Again, we're just relaxing. Anyone in a rush? I'm not in a rush. But this guy's in a rush. Look at him, he just tapped. Jesus! Just taps into the back of us. So he's eager. We try and keep the fight to a minimum. I don't want to fight. I don't want to waste any time. Don't want P1 to run away from me. So that was just, I kept that as minimal as I could. Look where he is. Look where he is. So we need to catch back up. Again, don't want to go for a move. Everybody gets one. He had a chance to go for a move. It won't happen again. If it does happen again, well, we'll just be gone. So again, following him again now, and he has a little bit of a moment in the braking, and it just taps us again. So I warned you. You get one, only one. Yeah, you've taken 2 now. Liberty. So we're gonna have to run away. I gave you a chance to get the privilege to race with me, and unfortunately this guy here has ruined it. So cart number 2, he needs to come out of the way. So we're not going to get him here, we're just going to stay with him here, let him think he's away. We want him relaxed. We've never gone for a move on him, so the whole time he's not looking back. It's been ages now, God knows how many laps, but not once have we gone for a move, so he doesn't have to think, oh, he might go for a move. He's looked, he's seen the gap. It hasn't changed every time he's looked, so he thinks he's comfortable. Coming up to a back marker, you couldn't make this up. Down the inside, with so much more confidence on the brakes, goes for a switchback. Unlucky, we're carrying more speed. Round the outside of the back marker, these two, for some reason, decide to go for a switchback on the back marker and start battling at the same time. When you're seeing P1 run away, look at him, battling behind the back marker, while P1's gone. Gone. I'm gone. I can't even hear him anymore. I couldn't hear him. I didn't even look back. You noticed that? I didn't even look back. I couldn't even hear their engines anymore, and was like, well, unlucky suckers. So now it's about getting our head down, absolutely sending it to break away, because they're only going to come back. Anyway, this guy, cart number 8, have a look down the inside, looks at us, again, thinks, oh shit, dashy, slides. that gives us that position. So people behind have got to try and do the same thing. Car number 11, let's see what he does. Seems like he's going to stay in the middle. We go outside, he starts moving out, so we'll just go inside. Not a problem. You pick, I'll go the opposite. This is what I mean by reading what they're doing. He looked like he was going to stay in the middle, he was going to go to the outside, then he started moving. So he's obviously going to the outside. We can't both be there, so we'll just go to the inside. Not a problem. Not once do we smash into these people. I think it's bang out of order, I'll be honest with you. But car number 1. See what we can do against this guy. And this, I mean, you notice it's the same corners we're getting people, like the same, our strongest corners. So we don't barge our way through here. We be patient. We try and go to the outside, see if we can go around the outside. No, he's on the racing line, so we wait. We take our time, be patient. See, he's just not carrying enough speed, so we know, again, same corner down the inside. We're just confident on the brakes there. Anyway, car 40, look at that precision. You see that? He was going too slow. He didn't even know I was there. We come flying at him and slowed the car down perfectly. Now, it was getting painful. You see on the board on the left there, like how much time's left. So that's what you sort of look at every now and again. How much time's left of the race. It is, especially when you've got good people behind you, as you can see, like we can't really see them now, but that doesn't mean anything. Like they could be working together and making their way through. So all we're trying to do is minimize fighting by going through back markers, getting through them as quickly as possible, and make sure they can't catch up. Putting as many cars between us and them. That's all we want to do. So look at this guy. He tries to follow us through, but we're coming on to the final lap now. So I'll leave it with you, and yeah, from a different camera angle. So enjoy. That's how it's done. That is how it's done. So yeah, a little insight for you how we do it. Now I just want to clear something up. We race at Team Sport a lot, and you normally, I don't want to argue with no one, but normally you have to stay in the car until they say everybody up please, and then you get up and you leave. This is a live pit lane. However, this is not a live pit lane. It has a pavement to the left. I didn't know that. I'm sitting there like a donkey waiting for someone to tell me get up. Everyone's gone. Dashi, what an amazing drive. How did you feel out there on track today?
Thank you. Yeah, it was a good track. First time here. It didn't disappoint. Track felt really well. We had the sun baking on the track during practice and quali. Race start, overcast, causing the track just to cool down a bit. So it felt slightly different than what we was experiencing in quali, but made time management a lot easier.
You mentioned this is your first time here. How did you feel on the build up today, knowing who was in the race?
Nothing but pressure. I didn't want to let the team or the fans down at home, but with enough pressure you get diamonds, and today was flawless.
Well, congratulations and good luck in the final.
Yeah, luck.
Round 2 out of 3, done. I told you I was going to get us to the finals. Oh, relieved. I'll be honest, relieved that like we're close now. We want to be racing against the best. We don't want to be weeding through all of this. So if you're watching this far, from the bottom of my heart, I'm glad you're with me on this journey. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment. Come and have a conversation with me in the comments. But all that said and done, I think it's time for me to go home. So to the next one. I'll see you in the finals.